Good evening. Hello. So I'll be briefly explaining about the discount strategies and the sales segmentations. In the data set that we have got, which is clearly laid out, first I calculated the discount amount, which I did by applying this formula. So after calculating the discount amount, because I wouldn't have correlated the discounts and the sales with the discount being in as a percentage. So I needed to change that to original values like the currency values. After that, I did calculate the recency, the frequency, and the monetary value. There is one assumption which I made while calculating the recency. Since the data set is pretty old, so I kind of took the last date of entry, that is 06/01/2016, and I calculated the number of days from there. Otherwise, the values which we are getting earlier by comparing that to today's date was kind of extravagant. So, in order to have a small number, I obviously took that date as the base date. So, of course, then I'll calculate the frequency and also the monetary values for the lifetime sales. So, and giving weightages like 20%, 30%, and 50%, respectively, for recency, frequency, and monetary value. I calculated the RFM score and also gave the customer category, like in terms of gold, silver, platinum, and bronze. So this is the preparation, how I prepared the data, and from the data I selected, I did the pivot tables. In the pivot table, I directly shift to the file sheets I created. In the first the discount discount strategy, I selected like these parameters: the customer's name, recency, frequency, monetary, both in terms of number of days and also the monetary value in terms of the lifetime profit, lifetime sales, and lifetime discount as well. So all these from all these values, I plotted these graphs. First, obviously, I found the 10 most frequent buyers from the data set. And I also found out the profit amounts that were from the top 10 customers. So, and also uh, I wanted to look at the customers which are kind of not hit back to us for a very long time. So I kind of calculated the bottom 10 customers with respect to the recency, and also the top discounts, like the customers who's getting the top discounts. So, and all this data I have correlated. I've done the correlation between all this data, and found out that for the top 10 customers getting discounts, they did not match with the top 10 customers having the total sales value over lifetime. So what I mean by that is the top 10 customers who got the discounts as per this list doesn't match with the top 10 customers from which the we got the total sales. We got the total frequency and also the top 10 customers in terms of profit. So, which means that discounts, like giving out discounts, didn't help our cause much. Like giving out discounts in a way, although has a very little effect on the on the frequency of buying. As you can see, the correlation is almost 0.2, but it has got a significant a significant correlation if you talk about the lifetime sales and as well as the discount. So the discount did affect the lifetime sale to some extent, like 0.44 is the correlation we got. The profitability and discount again varies negatively, like inversely. So the more profit it is, the discount we have to offer less is what we got from the data set. And also we saw that the lifetime sales and the frequency of order are positively correlated, like to almost 0.65. These are the insights which I've got from this, which I've mentioned briefly. The first is the top 10 customers getting discounts did not match with the top 10 customers of having the total sales value over lifetime. However, throughout the entire data set, the discounts established a positive relationship with the total value of the sales online. Profitability on discount, as I said, however, varies inversely to each other throughout the data set. Discount, however, has a minor positive effect in terms of frequency of buying of the same customer. Now, after this discount strategies, I mean, in future, I would like to recommend that, I mean, the discounts is not much helping in either the sales and not the profitability. I think the discount value should be much lesser because those are not correlated, like having business and giving out discounts clearly from this data. Now, next I go to the sales segmentation, in which the sales, the to get the sales segmentation, obviously, I made another pivot table in which I took the subcategory of sales as well as the profit and the customers who all were buying it. According to that, we made a list out of that, as you can see, out of which we plotted this graph, the insights of which I have mentioned here. As you can see, the cumulative sales of gold customers are most followed by silver, bronze, and platinum. So we can see that the gold customers are much more are generating much more sales uh, compared to the platinum and silver and bronze ones. So I can say that the gold customers cumulatively generated much more businesses of much more value than the others. Next, yeah, I mean, going into the category, since we have divided all the sales numbers according to the category, the subcategories of our the products which are sold. Here are few of the top categories in terms of generating the maximum sales. The first being the phones, the copier, storage, chairs, bookcases are some of the high revenue generating product subcategory. Now, I have done another analysis with respect to the sales segmentation, that is dividing the sales segmentation uh, by in terms of the consumer, corporate, and home office. We call it segment. And the other one which we did, another segmentation we did with respect to all product categories, not the subcategories. Earlier we did the subcategories, but now we are doing the product categories, the broader product categories. We can see we have also drawn some interesting insights from here. The first being the consumer sales and profit numbers are higher. Uh, in the consumer sales and profit numbers, in the sales and the profit numbers in terms of the consumers are higher than the corporate numbers, followed by the home office numbers. You can see clearly these towers are much higher in consumer than corporate and home offices. Next, the sum of sales and profit for technology segment is greater than the furnitures, followed by the office supplies across all product categories. You can see that the profit for the technology, which is this, is much higher than what we are getting from the other product categories like furniture and office supplies. So this, I think, gives us a fair idea about where we need to concentrate and which is is helping us to generate more revenue and profit. The revenue is in direct correlation with the profit. As you can see that the profit numbers for technology is higher in all the cases like consumer, corporate, and home offices. In all the three cases, the profit earned in technology is higher compared to the furnitures and office supplies. So this is a few of the insights that we got. Over to the next one, Harsh.